Hi, tonight we're going to talk about perception beyond the senses. Perception beyond the senses refers to the idea that there are many ways to perceive or experience reality. These perceptions are beyond the five senses, suggesting that consciousness extends beyond the physical world, involving higher forms of awareness. For example, intuition is considered a form of knowledge and understanding emerging beyond the use of our senses or mind. These insights are described as a gut feeling that doesn't rely on sensory data. It is an innate ability to know things that are not apparent using a deeper cognition and subconscious patterns of recognition. It is sometimes called extrasensory perception, or the ability to get information or perceive events without using the mind. This leads to the idea that consciousness is beyond the physical world, not confined to the mind or body. It suggests consciousness exists in dimensions beyond our perception, transcending the physical reality and continues after death. Dan Millman says, consciousness is not in the body is in consciousness, and you are that consciousness. Lao Tzu said, the key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. Tom Robbins says, our greatest human adventure is the evolution of consciousness. We are in this life to enlarge the soul, liberate the spirit, and light up the brain. Consciousness is a state of awareness and inner awakening beyond our mind. An awakening because many people are asleep in a state of unconsciousness, so need the inner knowledge to wake up. The key is to let go of our thoughts about how life should be and embrace what it is in the moment. The mind and body are not separate entities. They are working together in our consciousness in a spiritual state. Our consciousness does not limit our mind, but expands it beyond imagination. It is a process of moving and being beyond the mind in pure awareness. The state of no mind, no conditioning, no control, and no constraint, just being in pure consciousness. The level we reach depends on the level of calmness of our mind, because it is in a non-physical dimension in the spiritual realm. To reach our fundamental reality beyond the physical, we have to feel it coming, enjoy, and allow it. We can't will it, force it, or manipulate it. So we just let it happen and be absorbed. It seems sleep and enlightenment come when we are beyond the ego mind. Einstein said, there comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge, but can never prove how it got there. Deepak Chopra said, the most effective way to transform into higher consciousness is to pay attention in the present moment. Osho said, meditation is a surrender. It is not a demand. It is not forcing existence your way. It is relaxing in the way existence wants you to be. It is a let go. Consciousness is a fundamental aspect of reality, not just something that arises from our mind. It is in animals, trees, and everything because it is a subtle energy that is everywhere from atoms to stars. It aligns with philosophy and metaphysics, suggesting consciousness is in everything, not just a product of humans and animals. It is the underlying energy of reality, permeating all existence and is found everywhere. Everything possesses some form of consciousness, only the level of quality and entanglement differs. Atoms have it in a rudimentary form, while humans and other sentient beings experience it in a more complex way. This energy force in people is referred to as the spirit or soul. In trees, it is their life force, and in rocks, just crude energy. This universal energy is present in all things as it pervades all existence. Quantum physics says consciousness is woven into the fabric of the universe, connected to the quantum field. Maharaj says, the world you perceive is made up of consciousness, and what you call matter is consciousness itself. Dan Millman says, the body is in consciousness, never born, never dies, only changes. Eckhart Tolle says, the awakening of consciousness is the next step for mankind. This non-dual perspective, where energy is the essence of everything, is just an expression of consciousness. This holistic view offers a more interconnected, expansive view of reality, where consciousness influences and creates what we see. Many religious and spiritual traditions say consciousness continues after death and does not die. Only the body and mind die. Quantum consciousness proposes that consciousness is a product that involves quantum phenomena like entanglement or superpositions that allow it to transcend the physical world. Spiritual traditions and modern thinkers say consciousness is not only confined to individual minds, but is part of a universal field of energy. Observing ourselves from the perspective of consciousness helps us remember why we came here and what we came to do. This holistic view suggests everything is interconnected in a collective consciousness that transcends time and space. Ravi Shankar says, the whole creation is the dance of one consciousness. Ervin Laszlo says in his book, the consciousness is a part of a vast interconnected network of information. This universal consciousness is accessible to all beings and exists beyond the material universe. Wayne Dyer said, there is a universal intelligence that we call God or soul or spirit or consciousness, and it is everywhere and in all things. Thank you.